Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Venus and Aries, and I'm here with another upload. I just did another upload on Joan of Arc. Now, if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by and watching me. I do a lot of celebrity readings, I do zodiac sign readings, and I do a lot of other good things on here. So if you are enjoying the channel, subscribe. Hit that like button if you like the video, and if you don't like it, hit the dislike button, I'm sorry. And thank you. Okay, I also do personal readings, so email me at rosepetals10@gmail.com for your personal reading. I'm pretty detailed, and I haven't had anybody tell me I'm not accurate or I'm wrong. Okay, so you can check me out for reading, rosepetals10@gmail.com. okay. Also do astrology and zodiac sign readings. I do them here once a month, but I do them on TikTok daily, so follow my TikTok. That information is below down in the description box as well. Thank you. Okay, and follow my Instagram as well. I'll be posting some predictions tonight on there. I predicted that Trump will get arrested / not get arrested. And my reading one didn't make sense to me. It did and it didn't, but then when I seen the situation with Trump on the news yesterday, then I understood. Like, okay, I said he would get arrested, but he would not go to jail, and he would not get arrested. Like, he got arrested, and he got booked, but he didn't get no mugshot. He didn't go in cuffs. He got out and did a speech right after, and so it made sense. Okay, so I'm gonna be posting more predictions tonight. So if you are on Instagram, follow me. I will have some tea up there for you guys. Okay. As you know, as I'm sitting here shuffling, you guys, this is a love reading. For the past 2 weeks, I've only been working part-time, so I have a lot of time on my hands, and I'm about to start back in school, so I have a lot of time on my hands right now. So I have been uploading, and not really uploading, I'm not gonna lie. I've been kind of like sitting down, watching movies and stuff like that, right? And so I watched the movie on Joan of Arc, and I just uploaded that. That should be uploading in the next 5 minutes. It was pretty lengthy. And then I was watching Lifetime, because I usually work a lot. I don't even have time for myself. If you are a regular on the channel, then you already know the deal, okay? If you're watching me like that, if you like my ass like that, you already know the deal. I mean, I could be a little mean sometimes, but no, I know other readers that's mean, okay? They make me look like a saint, so I ain't really that mean. But if you are a regular, you'll know I've been busy as heck. There was a time where I didn't do a video for like 2 weeks. I was moving and working and all that. And so now I am currently working part-time, and I mean really part-time too, like 20 hours. And I'm going to school right now. And so I got a lot of time on my hands. And so I've been watching movies. And so I was watching Lifetime, and I seen a biography movie on Kay Letourneau, and what's his name? Vili. Is his name Billy or Vili? I'm gonna get his name right in the thumbnail, okay? But I was watching that movie, and if you guys don't know about that, this happened around 1997, 98, and 35-year-old teacher Kay Letourneau was having an affair with her 12-year-old student Vili Fualaau. I don't want to get his name wrong. Hold on, let me look at my phone right now, y'all. I wrote down Mary Kay. How come I wrote down her name and not his? He was 13 at the time in 97. To be honest, I was 13 in 97. So this guy is the same age as me, literally. He is literally the same age as me. And so at the time in 97, the teacher was 35. Around the age I am now, she was 35. He was 13. What the heck? And so I was watching that movie. I'm sorry, you guys. Hold on, let me be quiet and type her name. Okay. And so give me a second, y'all, because I want to get his name. The teacher raping her student, love story. She passed away about a year or two ago. I'm trying to get his name. Vili Fualaau. Okay, that's why. Vili Fualaau. 1 second, y'all. 1 second, y'all. His name is different. I thought it was Billy. It sounds like a Hawaiian or Samoan name. All right. So I had to write his name down. So she was having an affair with her student, and I watched the whole movie. She said they were soulmates. It was a love connection. He was different from other guys. He was the dominant one. She had 2 children with him. She went to jail for like a couple of months the first time. They let her out. And then she ended up going to jail for 7 years again because she got caught with him again. And then she got pregnant with the second child. And she did 7 years. They got out. No, she got out. They got married. And they were living together, married all this time, trying to convince us that they were still happily married. I'm going to check the energy around that. She did pass about 2 years ago. Their children are both adults now. They are currently, which is Vili Fualaau and the children, they are currently in that state. His mother passed away a while ago. And so I'm just going to pull the energy around it and see what was going on with her around that time. And let's just see what comes out. Let's talk about it as it come out. That's crazy to me. I don't know what a 35-year-old woman can have in common with a 13-year-old boy. He was younger than that, actually. Look how this look already. He was younger than that, actually. This one comedian said it, and I agree with it ever since. I forgot her name. I think it's Cheryl Underwood. I forgot her name. But she said, she was talking about R. Kelly. She was like, how could R. Kelly sleeping with somebody, you in your 30s and you sleeping with a 12 or 13-year-old? That's like eating half-cooked cornbread. That's just my opinion, but I'm not here to talk about opinions. Let's just do a reading on this. Let's see what the energy was around her at the time. Were they really in love? What happened during the relationship? And yada, yada, yada. Let's talk about whatever comes out. Spirit, give me the energy around Mary Kay Letourneau. Right before she started having the affair with him. Just her in general. Give me her energy in general. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Please shield me and protect me. As I do this reading, I don't feel anything crazy, but still. So her energy was always like fulfilled, classy, very sophisticated, sheltered life, always eating, always having like pleasures of life, spoiled. Even though it looked on the outside like, okay, it's very clear that she came from a family of money, fulfillment, luxury, spoils, eating good, you know, a life of luxury. The house, the home was always in disturbance, okay? A lot of back and forth, a lot of decisions. She always had this energy where she was kind of like ill-witted, if that's the best way I could say, a little dimsy. But from the energy, she was like, her house, like her marriage wasn't the best. Her house was like a wreck, you know, as far as like the livelihood, but on the outside, financially, everything was okay. Bills were taken care of. I mean, she juggled and managed the money, you know, paid this bill. She was able to manage the finances. As you can see, she was a very sophisticated person, dressing nice, looking nice. You know, she didn't party that much. That's probably why she ended up like this. Like, she didn't really have like a fun life. It was always, you know, I'm just feeling the energy of sophistication life. We have to look proper. We have to be proper. We don't have fun. We have to look good. We can't be childish. We can't play. I see that type of energy. I see she never really had too many friends and did too many outings. Never went on vacation. Never experienced things. Never really had fun. She just was looking for something outside of the home life that she was having. Her marriage, her husband, the life she grew up in, her parents. She was looking for something different. Three of Wands. Out searching for something different. Honey, you should have went to another state. Maybe move to Florida or something. Like left your parents behind and just did your own thing. Like straight up. It looked like that's the energy. Like, I want to be young. I want to be free. I want to have fun. I never got to have that young life that I wanted. That fun dating and doing this and doing that and, you know, getting to know people. And my life was always in my home, my kids, building family structure, trying to build something that wasn't going anywhere. And a lot of people want to say this woman was like delusional or in a fantasy world or didn't make sense. Like, why, even me watching the movie, like people, I was noticing that they couldn't understand what was having her think like this. Like, is she mad? Is she losing her mind? Like, where is it? Is she in reality? She was in reality. There's no delusion here. She knew what she was doing. This is the husband that she was married to. He was very manipulative, a narcissist, of course. He was overwhelming. I'm actually seeing the energy of him running up bills and her robbing Peter to pay Paul, keeping the balance budgeted, working hard to try to build but not building fast enough, and just want to look outside of what she's in. Being overwhelmed. Not being, happy but not content. It just looks through the energy that the only thing that made her happy was her children. A lot of judgment from family members. So her mother may have been judgmental. The father may have been judgmental. I just see a lot of judgment coming her way. But she had a calm, patient, practical personality. I will say that. Not a fun childhood, always structured and looking a certain way, but when everybody, like, on the outside appearance, looking nice on the inside, looking like they got it together, looking rich. It looked like they did have money, but on the inside, the house was a wreck. A lot of disturbances, maybe some family losses or something. All right. Let's get into the energy that was going around her when she met Vili Fualaau. Let's get into that energy. What was the energy going on around her when she met him? Now this, I'm going to call this my movie madness. You know, even like tomorrow I got a lot of things to do, okay? But even tonight, after I do like 2 more videos, I'm going to relax and I'm going to cook me some dinner. Then I'm going to relax and watch me like another movie or 2, and I'm maybe doing a reading on that. So I want to, it's not Sunday, but I'm going to call it my lifetime movie Sunday readings. Okay. And so, because Joan of Arc, I had seen that on, it wasn't Lifetime, but it felt like Lifetime. So what was the energy around her when she started teaching and Vili Fualaau came into her classroom? She was going through an energy where she didn't have no hope in her marriage. She didn't have no hope in herself. A sense of self-identity lost, and a sense of sadness, a sense of not feeling okay. It looks like she liked attention too. So I can see around the time she met this kid, she like her life was boring. It was sour. It wasn't exciting. She didn't have she wasn't getting attention. Yeah, she was also going through an energy in her marriage life. It came up again of holding back, being selfish. So she may have been holding back from her husband. Her and her husband probably was in the same home, but they wasn't like there. You see her sitting on top of this suitcase. She was having financial issues too when she met him. I also see the husband stealing money. I can see all that in that card, right? Ain't that something? A lot of arguments with family. She may have been arguing with her mom. She may have been arguing with her siblings. She may have been arguing with her husband. It was just a lot of disturbances in the home. Family may have been arguing with each other. Like her family may have been arguing with her husband's family. Look, see what I said? The star, there was no hope in her marriage no more. Her marriage was done. At least legally, I mean, at least mentally, her marriage was over. Like, it was over. She was over the sadness. She was over the money. Like, okay, I think her husband was like spending their money or taking it and doing something else with it, or not taking care of the bills in the home. And she was always sad about it and upset about it. And she was over that shit. It looked like she was getting tired of that shit. She was tired of the fighting. She didn't have patience no more when it came to the family disputes and stuff like that. But honey, you was not using your intuition. I mean, this high priestess also talks about secrets, right? This energy talks about her being like sophisticated and having integrity and stuff like that, right? But then it's in reverse. So it talks about not feeling spiritually protected, not being safe for a while with her thoughts, her mind, her body, like her character. But then after going through all this, damn my character, I don't care about what gets out no more. I'm tired of it. Okay. And so the marriage was a delay. That shit, it was like when the Lovers with the Eight of Pentacles, there's no more work into this. I'm not in love no more. I'm not putting energy into this marriage no more. I still see the energy of him taking from her. And I get an energy of Mary Kay Letourneau being, even though she was 35, that mind was 50, like that mind was like 20, like 16, 17, no lie. And she spiritually took herself out of being overwhelmed in this marriage. She took herself out of it spiritually, not physically, obviously, but spiritually. And she gave up on working hard to make the marriage happen. So that's what was happening around the time she had him, the guy Vili Fualaau, in her classroom. Now let's talk about what happened when they started talking. Like, what happened when they started talking? Who approached who first? And the energy around that. What happened when they first started talking? Who approached who first? Okay, so it looked like around the time that they started talking, or like whoever approached, it looked like he may have approached her. And look, I'm not taking up for him, and I'm only saying this because look, I'm using my Golden Girl Tarot. This looks like her. She is a blonde. She was 35. This looks like her. She was in a sad moment at the time she was dealing with him. She was very emotional. She was very sad. She lost something. I seen the movie, but I don't go off movies because movies don't tell all the truth. She lost something. Probably the father. I seen that part in the movie. Lost something. But she still had this. She might be a Sagittarius, y'all. She might be a Sagittarius. She had this patient aura about her. This young spirited personality. Very patient, very calming, okay? The energy looks like the guy Vili Fualaau was going through something too, and she had a common energy. But deception. Somebody had a plan. Who though? All right, we'll clarify that in a minute. She was sad about her parents. I'm seeing that energy. She was sad about her marriage. I'm seeing the energy of her being sad about her parents. Even though this is the Lovers in reverse, it was something about her parents. That's the energy I'm feeling. And so she was stuck when it came to deciding if she wants to deal with her parents and him. I do see the energy of her turning down Vili Fualaau. I'm going to be honest. This is the energy of him trying to approach. This is the energy of him having some type of idea, something sneaky, and yeah. Ooh, really, little boy? I'm saying little boy, but he the same age as me. The energy, her mom comes up in the energy too. Her mom did something to her too financially. Okay, I'm seeing the sadness with her parents. I'm seeing that her mom may have taken something from her, or deceived her, or stole something from her, or betrayed her. It looks like her mother betrayed her in some type of way. But she kept going forward. She kept going forward. Give me the energy around the Five of Swords when it comes to the energy of her and Vili Fualaau. So she was sad when he approached her. And she was like, she looked at things. She was looking at things from a different perspective. But I see her also being stuck. Planning. I just still see the energy of the family disputing, her being married, an end or a change to the marriage, secrets coming out, the husband taking something. The mom and the dad started having money issues, and they may have taken something out of her, from her pocket or something. All right, let's talk about her and Vili Fualaau. Let's talk about them. Give me the energy around what happened when they started dealing with each other, her and Vili Fualaau. Give me the energy around that. When they met and started dealing with each other, give me the energy around it. They planned things. They talked a lot. They connected. They had a passionate energy. I'm actually seeing him being the passionate one. I'm actually seeing her going through a dark time, and him, this sounds weird with me saying it, but I actually see him helping her get out of it. I also get the Hierophant as well. Can we clarify the higher spirit? Why is the Hierophant here? Was this a spiritual connection? It could not be, Lord. It possibly cannot be. But that'll be me judging from here, and yes, I am judging. There was a healing. There was some type of healing. What? I can't believe this shit. This, I don't even feel right saying it. I don't feel right. This guy came along, Vili Fualaau, this little young boy, came along and helped her plan, helped her budget, helped her plan. Look, had nice chats with her, communicated with her, helped her get out of a dark place. She was overthinking, she was overstressing. He was, give me some more energy, giving her fulfillment. We know that. The husband was very verbally disrespectful, and she broke up with the husband. I'm gonna be honest, Vili is a Cancer, and he's very aggressive. Cancer sun with some type of air moon, Gemini moon, Libra moon, air sign moon. But he's a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. She's a Sagittarius. This is basically water putting fire out. Oh shit. Water putting fire out. The husband was very disrespectful and verbally abusive. I'm not getting physically, I'm getting verbally abusive. Probably physically, because his Knight of Swords is King of Swords is in reverse. So he probably was physically abusive, but I'm feeling more verbally out of anything. I'm seeing him helping her, talking to her, healing. Some type of, look, I'm trying to figure out money, how, like, okay, no, Spirit didn't say money. They were spending time together. They were having talks. He helped her get out of the dark place, but I'm trying to figure out how, because the Magician's here. They did get married, her and this guy, Vili Fualaau. Why is the Magician here? Because I knew it. He put that pain action on her. Look, Let me pull Vili Fualaau's energy by himself real quick. The energy looks like he has healing pain. And he's grown now, so I can say this, and we are the same age. But the energy looked like he has healing pain. And she was like out of this relationship already with him. This dude Vili Fualaau is as a water sign, and he came through putting that fire out. His energy, his personality is right here already with this King of Cups and Knight of Swords. He's very emotional, very sensitive. He's into his emotions. He's a listener. They really had a good time when she got out of jail doing those 7 years. When she got out, they really had a lot of good times together. He's very passionate. He knows what he wants. The energy looking like the sex is crazy good. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Let me get his personality by himself a little bit real quick, and then I'm going to talk about what else happened between them. Let me get Vili Fualaau. Let me get his energy by himself. Give me his personality by himself. Vili Fualaau. Give me his personality by himself. Give me his personality by himself, Vili Fualaau. He is a water sign. He's a Cancer. So his personality is very active. He rides motorcycles. He's a party guy. He has even though, and I'm talking, this energy is at the time, even though he was a little boy, the energy is showing that his energy, and this is no excuse, I'm not making no excuse, I'm actually still feeling weird talking about it, but his energy is mature than a motherfucker. He probably was in motorcycle clubs, bicycle clubs, he probably did car racing. He was probably a hustler making money. He had like a controlling leader type energy. So he wasn't in love though. He wasn't in love. Their relationship was delayed, and he went through a lot of stuff growing up himself. Yeah. He went through a lot. He had a lot of dark energy around him. He had a lot of struggles, a lot of moving here and there, a lot of family struggles, a lot of struggles with the law, a lot of delays in his life, a lot of financial issues. He wasn't the brightest and the smartest in his class. He didn't really listen and pay attention. He didn't really like school like that. And I don't see an energy of him being in love with Kay Letourneau, but I do see an energy of him wanting to be with her and work it out and build something with her and love her. And I do see their children. But Vili, he feels like he will feel, and the judgment is right in the back of the deck. He will feel and will always feel. He's still living right now to this day that he did not make a good decision when he messed with her, when he married her, and just meeting her, period. He didn't make a good decision. This is showing that Kay is not here no more. Let me get into the family, their families. Kay Letourneau's family, his family, they were always fighting. All right, let me get some more energy when it comes to Vili, Kay Letourneau, their children, her children, his family, her family. And then I'm going to see what happened with their relationship when they got out. So when they met, let's talk about that. What's the energy around them when they met? What's the energy around them? Did they have like some type of spiritual connection? Like whatever comes out, spirit. Healing. Look, she was helping him heal from something, but she needed to learn how to set boundaries. Okay, yeah, they did this in a past life. That's why. I knew it. They did have a spiritual connection. They went through this in a past life. And she was in love with him. But she remembers, yes, thank you, Spirit. She has dealt with him in a past life. Now, we don't know how old they were in the past life with each other, but they had chemistry. They were dealing with each other in a past life. She was very vulnerable with him, but she was supposed to set boundaries. She was supposed to come in this life to help him heal from family issues. That's it. Help him to learn how to love himself. Help him to stop having a temper. They do have a soulmate energy, but soulmate does not mean relationship and being together. Okay? My mother could be a soulmate. I just have a good relationship and close connection with her. Somebody wants to apologize to somebody, okay? I feel like she's apologizing to him right now. So she's near him and she's apologizing to him for something that she did. So I'm going to ask, what's his energy towards her? But what is his energy? Look, he's a water sign. What's his energy? What was their energy when she got out and they got together with the family and had the kids? How was the relationship? How was the marriage? He's a Cancer. He wasn't in love. Of course he wasn't. He was 13, she was 35. The relationship was very slow going. He wasn't committed. He wasn't in love. He wasn't giving her that foundation, that family, that he basically, in so many words, he didn't give her what she was looking for. They had a hard time. It was just sex. Their relationship was good sex. Yeah. Good sex. Hold on before I go. Good sex. Even though the people feel like she deceived him or she was sneaky and plotting and all that, he still feels like it wasn't like that. I may not have been in love with her. I may have known this was not the right thing to do. I may not have been in love with her. I may not wanted to really be settling down with her, but this was never her manipulating me or her trying to, what they were saying. This was all me. She didn't do anything. This was all me. And yes, I'm not ready for a commitment with her. I never wanted a long-term relationship and a family with her, but I did. Vili Fualaau's energy is very spiritually, he's weak, spiritually going through it. His family and her family fought a lot. Her children fought a lot. I just see a regret of marriage. Her in this marriage, Mary Kay, she was never satisfied in this marriage. All she did was complain. She wasn't happy. She wasn't satisfied. This marriage didn't end up good. All she did was fuss and yell. She was in love with him, but confliction. Did Vili cheat? see an energy of him cheating. I don't see, well, I mean, he dealt with other people, yes. I don't see so much of an energy like, oh, it's a bunch of women, I'm sleeping with this woman, that woman. I'm just seeing the energy of him having regrets, an energy of him not moving forward with his childhood life, an energy of him not like having friends, going to college and doing certain things, an energy of him feeling like he was robbed of his childhood. Page of Pentacles here, Eight of Pentacles, an energy of him wishing he would have went to college. An energy of him wishing he would have had a career. An energy of him having delays in his life because of a woman. Vili Fualaau's energy is very sad right now. Very sad right now. It's very sad. Very sad. I want to know what's the relationship like between him and his kids. And then I will talk about him and Mary Kay a little more. And then I'm going to end the reading. All right, Spirit. Give me the relationship between him and his kids. So, yes, they fooled, like, she fooled the world. She fooled the world thinking it was real. I mean, it was a healing. It was like healing. He was the aggressive one. She wasn't lying in that movie. He was the aggressive one. But she was old enough to have boundaries, and she should have set them. She was only meant to come and help him heal from childhood trauma, and issues, not to be with him. And that's real. This is why they have a past life soulmate connection, is because who knows, in a past life they may have been a couple before. They may have been a legal age and been a couple before. Who knows? But this life, because sometimes our soulmates come back in the next life as a relative or as a mother. Like my mother was a soulmate to me. She could come back in the next life as my sister. I'm just saying, that's not, soulmates does not mean relationships all the time. I don't know what went between them in the past life. I could find out, but I'm not. But in this life, she was not meant to be in a relationship with him. She was meant to help him, be his teacher, help him heal from trauma, childhood trauma, be a therapist possibly, help him to seek therapy. He was a troubled, violent kid. He was already mature, older than his age. He looked older than his age. Look at the damn chariot. He was 13 riding motorcycles. You know what I'm saying? Having a fast life, selling drugs. Like, she was supposed to, she had that type of energy to keep him calm and help him stay out of trouble. She was supposed to use her energy to help him succeed, to go to college, to be somebody, to break generational curses in his family. I don't know what they discussed in the past life before they got in this life, but that's what she was supposed to come and help him do, and she didn't. So she broke what she was supposed to do. Give me the energy around him and his kids. It may sound like I'm still judging in the video. I am. Give me the energy between Vili Fualaau and his children. Six of Wands came out in reverse. So obviously the children feel like this situation is not as popular as it used to be, so the children don't have too much attention on them, but they get some attention and they don't like it. That's the energy I'm seeing from the Six of Wands. Give me his energy with him and his children with Mary Kay Letourneau. They argue and fight a lot. They not only do they argue and fight with each other, but they argue and fight with his family. I mean, with her family. So she had 4 other kids before they got together. They argued with those kids. I mean, they're financially going through stuff. One has a temper. One is kind of temper and like violent, a little, not violent, but one has a temper and rushes into things. And so one may be a Libra, the other one may be a air sign, the other one may be an earth sign. One is into exploring and looking at mountains in the world and stuff, and one is in college and focusing on school and stuff. The other one is kind of, kind of all over the place. Is the best way I could say it. I don't see nothing crazy. They could have a better relationship with each other. They don't. They love their father. He loves them. But I don't see a close relationship like it could be. I see them still heartbroken over their mother. their children. They're still heartbroken over their mother. Yeah. The energy shows them being, look. You see how these kids is young and this is their dad? This shows their mother. This shows them being heartbroken over the mother. Let me do Mary Kay and Vili one more time. But him and his relationship, him and his kids' relationship could be better. In fact, the energy shows that sometimes the two daughters don't even get along with each other. But give me Vili Fualaau. Give me his energy towards Mary Kay. Give me his energy towards Mary Kay now that she's not here, or just in general. He wasn't in love, but he chose her. I chose you. I chose to marry you. I wanted to build something. I wanted to create something new with our children. And this shows her not being here no more. You know, like them when they were a family with the kids. So he's a family guy. He's not in love with her like a relationship, but he loves her as a mother. He loves her as a person. He misses the family. He's still sad about her not being here. So he's sad. It bothers him. He has memories. Look, when she was teaching him. Look, that's her teaching him. Memories of when he was a kid. When he met her. When that was... Ain't this a bitch? Look at this. Look at this. Memories. This is his energy towards him. See this teacher giving this student something? So he misses her. When he thinks and reminisces about her, he's sad about her being gone, the family, the kids, and all that. She brought money. You know, he misses her. He loves her. I will say the money. I'm not going to say he missed the money like that, but the energy is showing him missing the money. She brought the money in. She was taking care of the family, the home. She was the money provider. And so he misses her, but he's healing. He's healed. He's healed. He's moving forward. He's moving on with his life, but he misses her. He appreciates her for bringing him the family and bringing clarity, and helping him grow. And even though so they were broken up before she passed away. It looks like they may have broken up or like separated before she passed away. And even though they weren't together, he still loved her for being a good mother. He still appreciated her. He still put her up on a pedestal. And he still always got love for her. All right. Let's get these last energies. Vili Fualaau, what was it like? The energy between y'all when y'all was together, when y'all first got together. When y'all first got together, and just in general. Give me Vili Fualaau's energy towards Mary Kay Letourneau. Give me his energy towards Mary Kay Letourneau, Vili Fualaau. When a man is with the Empress, he will never be broke. What did I say earlier with this Ace of Coins? So since she hasn't been here, his money, financial status hasn't been the same. She was the money maker. He never was really confident with himself. He felt like she was a great woman. What did I say? Healing. Now, she's supposed to help him heal in another way. But when she was sleeping with him, her sex was healing to him. He was going through a lot. He had a lot of emotional triggers. When they were younger, he was fixated on her. When they got older, he wanted to just be alone. This is when they were younger. She was coming back when he was in jail. She has a jealous personality when they were dealing with each other. As the time went by in their relationship, he stopped having emotions for her, and he started focusing on other stuff. And like she was kind of like chasing him to make the marriage work, and she didn't like it. She didn't like that version of him. Give me her energy towards Vili Fualaau. We got his energy. Give me Mary Kay's energy towards Vili Fualaau. No, you see, ain't a love card in here yet. She felt like they were twin flames. You see how her energy's different? We were twin flames. I don't have a brain when it comes to you. I'm retarded. That's very clear, girl. You went to jail the first time. Then you got out, got pregnant with him again. They told you don't do it again. You was going to do 7 years and you still did it. She feels like he flows aimlessly. He never expressed how he felt. He just surrendered his control. He let her take control. He didn't have responsibility in this relationship. He let her have all the responsibility. She was the action in the relationship. He just liked to be solid and stable, okay? He had a wishy-washy personality, though, okay? And look, there's her getting pregnant. She was, like, intense in love with him. He was so... She felt like he had all the experience and nobody else compared to him. Oh, my fucking God. So that movie kind of was true. She was ready to go to war for him. Oh. 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 And when she was in jail, he was dating other people and she was jealous and trying to yell at him and all that from jail. But she couldn't. And then she okayed it because she's like, well, what can I do? I'm in jail. But when I get out, we have to be married and be a family and do this right. And she did. And even though he wasn't in love with her and he was confused, her sex was always healing to him. Healing, healing, healing. She gives me Sagittarius energy. He's definitely a Cancer. I don't care. He's a Cancer. She's a Sagittarius too. She's a Sagittarius. He's a Cancer. I'm mad because when I was doing Joan of Arc reading, her sign wouldn't come out. But she's either an Aries or an Aquarius. Let's see. What's to come for Vili Fualaau? Tell me the energy around him now and what's to come for him. And then I end this reading here. What's the energy around Vili Fualaau and what's to come for him in the future? What's the energy around him and what's to come for him in the future? I have Page of Swords energy. Let me do that over because I don't know if these cards are in reverse or not. And Spirit, please, if they're meant to come out, please bring them back out again. Same cards are coming out. Look, I don't remember which way they were, but they still here. Secrets. Him not wanting that commitment. Him not really wanting to be married. Her always bratty and not satisfied in the marriage. The marriage being overwhelming. Him making a foolish decision. So even though she's died, she's passed 2 years ago. And Vili, you can move on now. You're still, like, you're my age. You still have the energy to live your life. But this is the thing. He didn't. He didn't. See, when I was growing up, I was dating. I was having fun. I was living my life. I was seeing who was out there for me. I went to prom. I didn't have kids at 13 and shit. So I get it. He is still going through it right now as we speak. He has regrets. The Fool is here. So he has regrets of marrying her. He did not want a long-term commitment with her. He wasn't ready to do the family thing, the responsibility. He really wasn't ready to take responsibility. Their secret was out. The secret is out that he regrets even doing this. Kay Letourneau is Sagittarius. This relationship became overwhelming to him and to her. They stopped being romantic. The romance stopped. So she was always like ungrateful and childish. She's a Sagittarius for real. I keep feeling that energy. She also has a mind of, her mind was younger than her age. So she was 35. She probably felt like she was 16 or something back then. The Sagittarius women could be like that, to be honest. Sagittarius, period, though, period. Though he feels like this, he does feel left out in the cold with his life and not knowing where to go with it. He still feels like he wasn't deceived. You know, like he wasn't cradle robbed. But look what's in the back of the deck. He still was never in love with this woman like that. He's grateful for his kids and stuff, but I just get an energy of wishing he could have did things a different way. All right, give me this the last. Give me Vili Fualaau's love energy, and then we'll get Kay Letourneau's. Give me Vili Lau's Vili loves love energy. Be mad and dangerous to know love will find a way through paths where wolves fear to prey. Friendship is love without wings. So he just always wanted a friendship with her. He wasn't in love. Give me Mary Kay Letourneau's love language. Don't run so fast that you can't be caught. You could be a big fan of marriage, but even a bigger fan of diamonds. True friends last longer than marriage, however many times you marry. So this shows the energy. Like I said, she has a sophisticated energy, into herself energy, love marriage type of energy, a beauty type of energy, a soft feminine energy. It doesn't matter what she did with this boy. Her energy is very, I mean, it does matter, but her energy is very soft. It's very feminine. It's very, and that's what made him attract to him. But he felt like he didn't get to have his life, have fun, party, and he did just settle. The energy showing that he just settled. Cancers could do that. Cancer man could do that. The energy shows him just settling. He had a lot of control in sexually, but Mary Kay, you know, the energy shows him having more control. You know, when water signs get with fire signs, water be putting that fire out. So they do. The energy shows him having her vulnerable. And it does show him being aggressive and not forcing, but like bugging her all the time and wanting her and forcing himself. Like, it does show that. So I'm going to end the reading here, you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section and I will answer them. Thank you. Bye.